Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is another episode of the Nicolas Comstock Show. I am so glad that you're here on this Sunday with me and on this Valentine's Day, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to those of you who actually care and celebrate it. I am not one of those who actually uh, really care about it. I actually hate Valentine's Day, but we'll get to that in a minute. Um, if this is your first time watching me, hello, my name is Nick Comstock. I'm looking all sexy in this burgundy color today. Don't you just love it? Burgundy, reddish, brownish. I don't know. I'm blind. I can't see. Anyway, so my name is Nicolas Comstock. If this is your first time watching my show, welcome. Second of all, if you would do me the greatest honor and subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you a part of the community. Each and every day when you subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell. So each time I upload a new video, you get notified. And if you're a regular here, even if you're not, please share this video with your friends so we can get the Nicolas Comstock Show out to the masses. And I can be a help and encouragement and make as many people laugh as possible because that is what I'm all about. I'm also all about teaching caregivers and families with people with disabilities. So spread the word about the Nicolas Comstock Show. Get it out and help me, help me, help me. All right, let's get on to today's show. You guys, as I mentioned, it's Valentine's Day on this Sunday, and to be honest with you, it's not really a big celebration day for me. I hate it for two reasons, but I'm actually going to have a Valentine's Day show here today, so stay tuned. I hate it for two reasons. Number one, I don't have a Valentine. Number two, I just think it's another reason for Hallmark to create a holiday, and so I just kind of like, why don't you tell people you love them all year round? Why is there a specific day? So that's the two reasons I hate it. But I got this idea for today's show on Friday. On Friday night, I got this idea for today's show from one of my DSPs, actually, and they don't know that they gave me this idea, or actually maybe they do because I may have told them, you just gave me Sunday's video idea. But, so what it was is this was this DSP's first time working with me on his own. He had been trained, and he was giving me personal care the other night, and I had a bowel movement, and he said, Nick, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to get sick. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Truth be told, he did get sick, but he did make it, and I told him, I would call his name, and I'd say, you can do this, you've got the strength, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And when he was done cleaning me up and everything and all that stuff and making sure that I was clean, he looked at me and said, now that is love. That is true love. He looked at me and said, now that is true love. And you know what? It hit me like a ton of bricks. And I could not agree with my staff more if I tried. What you caregivers do every day is an act of true love. When you go into a house with a client that may be cussing at you and screaming at you and throwing their food at you, and maybe they have a really bad accident as far as personal care goes, and you go in there and you clean it up, and you do that with no attitude, and you do that with the attitude of, this is the way I show my love to this person. And no matter what you do or say to me, I'm still going to love you no matter what. When you come into your job as a caregiver with that type of attitude, towards this, towards the mess that you've been given, whether it's through personal care, or they're throwing their food at you, or they're cussing you out and making you miserable. But you still come in there with the attitude of, no matter what, I'm going to provide you the unconditional love and the care that you deserve. Now, I'm not condoning abuse by a client by any means. If you're really having a problem in a house, talk to your supervisor and see if you can work something out. But just realize, when you make the decision to endure all that, and you say, I'm going to love you through your misery, we're in this together, that is an act of true love. And it's love in one of the purest forms. You know, whether you're religious or not, I'm a Christian, and what you caregivers do, I often, because of my Christian beliefs, compare it to what Jesus Christ has done for us and does for us each and every day. Jesus Christ went to the cross and said, no matter the fact that you've spit in my face, no matter the fact that you've taken my name in vain 20 times today, no matter the fact that you have done everything there is to do against my son, I'm still going to go to the cross and I'm going to show my love for you. With some of you, your cross is caregiving. That's the cross God has given you to bear. And some of you do it so well. And many of you do it so well. I get on here and I talk about, the trials and tribulations of caregiving and stuff like that, to be honest with you, because the good is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But today, I want to focus on the good. And I want to tell you, caregivers, those of you that perform an act of love every day, no matter what your client puts you through, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Several years ago, I was listening to a preacher friend of mine. In fact, he's said this story many, many times. When his father used to take care of his dying wife and his dying mother, the preachers, he always said that when he would watch his father change his mother's brief, that was the most romantic form of love that he watched his father perform that to his wife. That when he changed her and cleaned her up, he looked at that as the most romantic thing that a husband or wife could do for their spouse. And when you do that, when you do those things every day, when you cook a meal when there's not a thank you, when you change a brief when there's not a thank you and they're throwing their stuff everywhere at you and maybe it lands in your hair or something like that. After all that happens, and you still come out of there with, and I love you on your lips, and I'm here for you, that is a true act of love. And I want to thank you for that, DSPs, all across the state of Ohio, all across the nation. I want to thank DSPs for giving the most pure form of love, known as caregiving. I hope this video was an encouragement to you. It's a little shorter than what I would like, but most days I'm very long-winded, so I'll let you go early. Remember to subscribe and share this video with your friends. and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.